Hello. Looks like we are facing some wood elves today. I went ahead after the last game and did like I said. And let's have a quick look at their team. Okay, a couple of injuries, but overall pretty good looking team. Agility 5 catch is nice. Their war dances aren't very developed and they only have 2 rerolls, so that's interesting. Okay, pretty good record. You kind of expect that with wood elves, honestly. Yeah, okay. Nothing horrendous. But these two... the lineman with strength 4 is useful, but no block makes it not as scary. Real quick. We are missing one of our good blitzers, which is sad, but I did go ahead and hire that second witch elf, so that's at least something. How much do they get? Okay, so they're probably going to buy a babe with that, because it's only going to cut in 10k. There's no reason not to, especially for such a flimsy team, armor value wise. So this is going to be interesting because they, unusually, they have the speed on us. These guys and Skaven are the two that we have to fear for that. Obviously we have the armor on them, but history says for this team that doesn't make a lot of difference. Alright, I think I'm going to go against the grain and go on offense here. It gives them a chance to try and pressure the ball, but it does mean that maybe we get to do more of the initial kind of blocks and seeing if we can take anybody out. If nothing else, we get to attempt to block their front line down. If we can get like 2 or 3 of them out over the course of the half in some way, that'd be great. I'm not going to hurry to score unless things go the opposite way and they start injuring us. They've got no tackle, which is nice. And we have our 1 tackle guy, so we're going to probably blitz with this guy every turn and attempt to hide him. Because they probably will want to counter blitz him, because even if they can KO him, that would be huge for them, because they actually have a lot of dodge as well. This catcher is pretty much how I'd build him, except I probably would have started with block. Looks like they started with sidestep. They have a kicker as well, so I might want to be a little conservative of how I set up. Alright, so let's get some of our more blocky guys on the line. I think we're actually going to... yeah, let's try and ball carry with the second witch elf. They've got a lot of wrestle anyway, so they we're just going to have to try and avoid them actually getting the ball. You know, maybe not her. I think maybe we go with our sidestep blitzer. I'll explain why once they're set up. Actually, we do want to be a little forwards. Let's pull him out. So we're going to go block. You can be an assist for the moment before you go off and do your probably blitz this guy. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. If things go well. Block, block, block. And then move her afterwards. This guy is here mainly as a little backup in case they get the blitz. Yeah, I think overall I'm happy with this. So I'm putting it, I'm trying to use the sidestep guy as ball carrier because they have a good chance of getting in the cage and getting the ball loose, and it would be nice to choose which direction I go if they manage to block me. They got an extra reroll, so the 2 rerolls they had is not going to be an issue for them. Right now they can't get to the ball. I think I'm going to play it safe, pop somebody in front of the ball, and just go ahead and start blocking. Let's see. Let's do... This guy has a niggling injury. Let's just do a push here. I may actually come back and unblitz him. We'll see. Okay, this is pretty much what we feared. Not knocking anybody over. Oh wow, okay. It wasn't the glorious first turn of blocking that we hoped we'd get. So we're going for a dodge guy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Quiet first turn. I think I'm gonna pop him here. That makes this guy at least awkward to block. So let's go ahead and just screen off a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see if they try and push deep into our half or not. I think I'm actually just going to sit on this side temporarily so that I can continue to use this guy in case they go wild and try and get a bunch of guys down here. I at least have these squares a little blocked up and somebody close by to help. So that's a little sad that we didn't even knock anybody down on the first turn. The plus side is that they are only going to be blocking one person in return. The downside, of course, is, you know, we are the basher of the two teams. Maybe they're going to send one War Dancer down. Now, depending on how much they stand us up here, this is probably who we're going to try and blitz. Okay, looks like they're actually just going to keep the team roughly where it is, so that's an easy decision. They're not... They may pressure... maybe they'll pressure one person down here as well. The strength 4 guy wouldn't be a bad choice, because marking him isn't going to be as nice for me. Looks like they're just kind of putting a semi-screen up in... for now, at least. They're going to throw both War Dancers down here. That's a little dangerous in case we push up fast. So they may want to keep one up the top of the pitch. Yeah, that makes more sense, because that's a retrieval guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can't get to him to block him with this guy. So definitely the War Dancer is our target this turn. I'll probably just mark this guy up for what it's worth. And I'm in no hurry, so I'm actually not going to move up the field at all here. Apart from maybe my ball carrier. So just use the wrestle guy over here. Bring this guy back down to screen here. We use our kicker here. And if we knock him down, I think we push up. Okay, we did. Okay, that's perfect. I mean, not as perfect as killing him, obviously, but... even if he appers it, it's good, because that means he is in... Yeah, he'd have to be scared the whole rest of the game. So where are we going to kind of base up? I don't want to cage per se. I think we're just going to sit in here. Drop this guy in. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to put him here. Let's see how much he wants to jump in with the with the War Dancer. Alright, yeah, let's see what he does. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad idea necessarily on his part to move that War Dancer down, but the risk with not moving anybody else down is that I could do that with relative lack of worry about the repercussions. Okay, so this is not unexpected. That's why we put the wrestle guy here as well, because it means maybe we get lucky and he... Nope. You know, he rolls a block and we can just wrestle him down, which is just nice. Now, I've always found traditionally War Dancers have secret Mighty Blow. For some reason they just seem to do more damage, like... And I'm not even just saying against me, I mean just in general. Even my War Dancers have... They just somehow seem to do more injuries than they should. So is this another type? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... No, okay. So we're not going to hit this guy. I think we actually maybe hit this catcher with our with this guy here. So let's see. We'll move over one. Bring this guy up. And then we're going to do this, which he's strength 2. And see. Okay, nice. He's probably going to move back because he'd be worried about me fouling. Alright, fair enough. And I think what I'm going to do here... Do I have the people to do it? If I brought this guy in... This is weird, playing a cage. Then I do... What I'm basically going to do is make this block a little bit more awkward. He's going to have to bring more people around and base up a little bit to get a 2 dice here. And I think I'm happy with that. The downside is I guess he could block this guy. I guess I left this guy open, but we shall see. Now obviously the danger with this is that eventually we run out of time to get up the pitch, but we're not super slow, and you know, I suppose going in with no score is not great, but it's better than them scoring, which can happen a lot versus Wood Elves because of their ability to leap into the middle. So yeah, this probably just means that this War Dancer is going to dodge back a square or something. I think he was going to try and make it, if he knocked that guy down, he'd have maybe brought in more of the team to try and get the block there. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, he's running him away from my blitzer here. So do we have another good target for the blitz? And do I start to think about going up the sideline? Okay, he's putting his wrestlers there, which makes a lot of sense. But he has left an opening to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't really get through all the way because this guy's too slow. Could push a witch through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I can get my witch through over here. I'm actually tempted to try and knock this guy down. Still not ready to fully start connecting yet because the person who connects first generally gets some more blocks against them. Or I could just head back and... No. Okay. I think... Weird though it is, we're going to make a bit of a play towards this side. Let's see how this goes. Nice. I think I'm actually even willing to put him on his throw, because he's going to have to get 2 assists there to get a block against me. And then we just move across here. I actually have some of the cage in place. This is really weird, kind of caging out. This is just so not me. And I'm going to put this guy back in the middle so that he has a harder time escaping him. Leave as much width as I can over here so that they have to sort of somewhat respect it. See what they feel about this. So we've definitely kind of made a play like, hey, look, we could go up this wing. So now, do they move more people back? Looks like maybe they're going to actually block the Witch Elf. I assume with a wrestler, this guy could make it. The War Dance is too far away. Oh no, blitzing... Blitzing... Who's he blitzing? The Witch Elf. Oh, this Witch Elf, okay. Fair enough. So why put this guy here, I wonder? Okay, so leaving these 2. So he's leaving more people in contact. Does he bring more people around to make the block difficult, or is he just allowing me a block? Okay, he brings that guy back, but all I need is 1 person there and I can block here. What's the War Dancer gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can hit the War Dancer if I want. Okay, so he's allowing me up the flank. So, I think we start by taking this block. That is fine. Let's see. Now I could potentially take both of these guys down. We would need an assist here. We'd need an assist here. And let's see, which way do I want to come at this? I guess this... Oh, I haven't. I'd have to do this one first. Okay, not as great as I'd have liked. But not the end of the world. Let's put him here. Follow through with this. No stun. Pop up here. Alright, we'd still like some width if we can get it. So I think we're actually going to stand a few people up now. Or do I go here? I think we move this guy in first. War Dance is too far away to do much about this. I think we go here. Oh, that kind of blocks off what I was thinking of doing, I think. Yeah, it does. Never mind. I go here. And... do I try and stand his War Dancer up to make it so he's got further to go? You know, let's go right here. Let's make this a bit more awkward. Alright, so we've made quite an aggressive move now. So he may start to bring the screen across more seriously now. I don't know if he's going to try and pressure in. Yeah, looks like he's going to try and really nail this down. The danger potentially that he begins to get into is with the Witch Elves now. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that he could block her. It's because I think it's because I expected... I don't know what I expected there. So she's out for the turn, which is not the end of the world. Okay, he's back. What does that mean? Did he already blitz? No, he didn't yet. Reroll, because you're way out of position. And is he going to try and get on the ball here? He is. I don't think he can really get anybody else in though. So this turn we should have some blocks that we can do. Again, we're not in a huge rush. Let's see. Go to move him. Might be able to surf this guy out using the ball carrier and a little bit of risk. Okay, freeing that up makes it even more so. Actually, I don't need to use the ball carrier. So we've got a 3 dice here. Let's move him this way, because we may actually try and switch sides here. Just trying to do the logistics here. Do I even need to use the Witch Elf would be preferable, I think. How unprotected are we? We're a little unprotected in front of the ball carrier. I don't think I can stop that very easily though. Okay, so this is going to be our biggest risk. What I'm thinking to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe push in here. This guy gets pushed over here. And then second one I push him up here and then knock him out with the ball carrier. Okay, we used our dodge. We got a push. I guess we just push here. Okay. Bring this guy up here to protect the ball carrier a little bit more. Oh man, I'm gonna reroll that. Okay, it was risky. But, and because I know we could have knocked him down, but I didn't want him on the ball either. Okay, nice. We actually had 3 rerolls and 3 turns, so I don't mind it too much. Okay, so now we can think about what else are we going to do. I think we actually leave that there because that's a pretty strong corner. We make a bit of a play up here to give them something to think about. We make a bit of a play... We make a little bit of a blocker here. And then we try and block this guy. Oh, that didn't work out for us. Probably should have done it with this guy first. And of course, we got a little punish set for that. You could argue that that was greed up here, but I think getting him off the pitch for sure was better than knocking him over and giving him a potential blitz with a strength 4 guy back onto me next turn. We got 2 turns. Let's see what they do. They're going to blitz this guy down because he's the most... I mean, he's in scoring position in a way. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So I'm sad that we lost a KO, but it was... I think just a regular line. Boy, though. See? The Elves are weirdly good at breaking armor. So now he just moves maybe this guy back here. He doesn't want to leave it like this because we can break right through the middle there. Still needs to maybe move this guy back? Yeah, okay. So I think we try and hit the War Dancer here and centralize. Yeah, second reroll time. Oh, man. That's not so great. It's not the end of the world, but... yeah. It makes it kind of tougher to get through. Let's go here. So now we definitely centralize before we do anything risky. Because we're going to attempt to send this guy through. So I need to leave this square free. Let's pop you here. Then I can still use this guy as the other edge of my cage. Nice. So... yeah, I think we just try and keep the witch here as an option. We're trying to give options on both sides. And this stops any shenanigans of trying to come down here. Not that I think they would do it. I thought about trying to send her through, but it's so unlikely. So the reason we tried to spread a little bit this way is so that they kind of do have to try and protect over here as well. They probably try and knock this guy over, but they still have to respect that this guy could potentially get in. I mean, this guy could even kind of go in this direction. My actual ball carrier can potentially get over that way. It's got to stretch somewhat. So he's making sure that this side's totally covered. Then he can put somebody here. Problem is we didn't really take out quite enough of his guys. One or two more and he's got to, you know, make some difficult decisions. I presume he's gonna maybe do this, although, yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's nice, he didn't get the knock, or, well, he can reroll. No, he's not gonna reroll. He's just gonna maybe surround him, but this is tricky now. And he's kind of blocked his War Dancer in a bit there. I mean, his War Dancer only has a 1 dice. His War Dancer, I guess, is going to knock this guy over? Oh, this is confusing. I mean, that's fine and all, but this guy is not really the threat to the end zone. Interesting. Okay, so scoring is our priority here. If I stand up here, then I have cancelled the assists. I think this is what we do. We're trying to push as many people out of the way as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, then we could get through. I need to go... Hang on, have I made a mistake here? I think I have. I needed... Yeah, this is going to be going into a 1 dice here. Should have realized that. Oh, it's a 2 dice against. Oh, it's even worse than I thought. That's me forgetting my own frenzy there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Don't really deserve that. I mean, I should have done if I had played that more sensibly. I shouldn't have used the Witch Elf, there was no need. Should have just used the block guy. I was thinking somehow using the Witch Elf would make sense because the Frenzy would actually help me out by pushing him further out the way, but I didn't need to push him further out the way, so that was my brain not engaging. So he got his War Dancer back, but he is down his plus strength guy currently. But he does have a 3+ to come back from such things. So I think we're going to go for the old-fashioned put everybody at the back tactic. The danger with this is if they do know how to do a one-turner, you don't make it difficult for them up at the line. Oh, I'm still kind of kicking myself a bit. How I tackled that there. That was so bad. Okay, we just bunch these guys up. And we need to put our kicker in the middle so that if nothing else, yeah. If nothing else, we can sort of kick it awkwardly if they are going to try the one-turn touchdown. The way he played that last turn, I don't think he's going to do a one-turn touchdown, because that didn't feel like how you would tackle that situation as a experienced coach. They seem to know the basics of screening and whatnot for elves. but he played some of that stuff in a weird way. Okay, that looks like a positioning for a one-turn touchdown. No reason to put your catcher there if not. So it looks like he's going to go for one. And he had a good record, so he knows how to play. I was just confused because all I needed to do there, I mean I didn't do it very well, was block the... And I didn't even necessarily need to knock the war dance down, it may have just meant I had to pass instead of do anything else. But he basically gave me a 2+ with a reroll to get that ball in the end zone, which, considering how hard he'd been working to defend elsewhere, just was weird. I felt like there was probably... like, I don't know why he blitzed my, I don't know why he put my effort into trying to knock down my Mighty Blow guy when the dodge guy up there, I know he's not 100% likely to knock him down, but he was the danger first, the best danger for scoring, because even my ball carrier was gonna have to GFI. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't even expecting that the guy that scored to score. I mean, he was just there as a, well, this is something you have to think about. Alright, so who do I want to give it to most out of these two? Doesn't really matter. I think I give it to the... I'm going to give it to the cake guy, because I don't really want to get more on the cake guy. And we can actually put it right in between them, which is even better. Oh, more rerolls, but I don't think he needs them. I think he's doing okay for rerolls. So he's definitely going to have to throw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be... yeah, that's kind of a nice square to put it to, because he can get down here, but he needs to get down here for a guaranteed 2+ throw. So that's a GFI and a throw, where if it had landed down here, it was just a pick up and a handoff. But he's going for it. This will be interesting to watch, because I find these difficult as well. He may be doing like me and kind of setting up in an attempt to do it, but not really expecting to be able to. Okay, what's he doing? What's that about? Okay, so yeah, he's definitely going for it. But I don't think he has enough guys to push this. Oh, well maybe actually. He only needs... yeah, he only needs 2 squares because he's Wood Elves. Huh. But like... push here? Yeah. Okay, he knows what he's doing. Oh, that's nice. Is this the guy that he was trying to? Okay, so this guy then comes around here. Yeah, this is the guy you want to do it with, so this is quite nice. Okay, he's going with this guy, which means the slightly more tricky throw, but this guy has agility 5, so he's going to be a lot better at dodging through when he gets past. Okay, use the reroll, that's good for me. Got the, this would be a knockdown. So he's got him where he wants him now. Now it's the pickup, the pass. It's a longer pass than he'd like. Oh, never mind. That's sad. To kind of fail it after doing all the dodging, all the blocking successfully. That just goes to show how much better Wood Elves are at it, because they start with, the catches have movement 8 out of the gate with sprint. Which gives them an extra GFI. Was that their other guy getting it? It is, okay. So we're back to even terms, so our work was for naught, sadly. The positive, if you want to look at it that way, is that all of our guys are back and we are at least ahead on the scoreboard, so it's not all bad. Our Witch Elf hasn't done anything. Our new Witch Elf, sadly, was not the one able to score. I can't even remember what happened. Did she hand off? Why didn't she end up with the ball? I don't even remember now. Oh, I changed my mind about who was going to carry it, that's right. And we're going to go with this setup. If they want to drive hard and score in a couple turns, so be it. And as it is, like, our back line is movement 7, so even if they do that, we can at least try and make it awkward for them. But Wood Elves do have incredible movement, so they'll be like all the way down here if they do it. So they're back to 2 rerolls. We've got to hope that they stop rolling extra rerolls on the kickoff advance. And this time I'm actually going to put it on the wrestle guy because you don't want a wrestle guy holding the ball. Okay, that's interesting. So we can potentially scupper the plans a little bit. We don't want to go too far in here. Because as we have seen both for us and against us, that doesn't always work out too well. But I am going to stand them up, I think, on the line. It does mean we may get a few guys knocked down. I'm trying to think how many people I want to push up on this. I'm actually going to push up a decent amount. And I'm putting the Witch Elf here. If he wants to block this way, it means I can potentially threaten the ball. And then these two are going to be my my backline for when this all goes horribly wrong and they push through. So let's see what they do. I definitely haven't made it so they can't block me, but they're going to sort of have to commit some to do it. They may just decide to... No, it looks like... I don't know. Because they got they've got the strength 4 guy, which obviously is good, but they got 2 strength 2 guys. And they can punch a hole, but I don't think they can push enough people through to make this a safe sort of situation down here. The fact that they're blocking before they do anything with the ball is quite nice, especially with somebody that doesn't have block. Because that was obviously quite dangerous, because had that have gone wrong, my witch is on the ball. As is this guy. Potentially this guy. I mean, it's just bad all around. So they're definitely sort of struggling to work out what to do here. So these two are here because this guy has a bit of a tough time knocking them down. I mean, this guy's not hard to knock down, but he might knock himself down. This guy's here because... Oh, he did a one... Oh, why? You gotta reroll that now. Okay, that was risky. Now what's the plan though? I think I go here because I'm really not sure what they're going for here. I want to go here to make it really awkward for him. But this kind of does stop. I don't want them to have... They may be looking to kind of leak around the side. I think that was just a lapse of concentration on his part due to the circumstance, because there's no reason to try and one dice block a blodge guy with sidestep. So now he's trying to safety this up because he's lost his reroll. This guy is kind of... Ooh, are they going to block this guy from getting surfed? Because he's in a surfable place. Okay, he's dodging his dodge guys first. Okay, I guess if he pushes forwards here, that basically stops it. He didn't, so it's still theoretically on. Another one dice block, this time without block. still theoretically on. Is this guy going to move down to block it? No. Okay. So I think that's the play. We can't get entirely onto the ball. I like the way our line looks here. So I'm actually just gonna... We're gonna go a little physical here to pressure them because overall they're not where they want to be. Let's see, yeah, because I need to come in from this angle. Do I go with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can theoretically get back again. Can she? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Which means that I could block here. I need to respect the potential for a reverse. But I also need to recognize that most of their strength is on this side. Okay, I'm not going to get myself in trouble again, no. Okay, I was hoping the niggle was going to come into play there. We're just going to shore this up slightly. And make this a little awkward. And then we're going to see how we do here. We don't have a lot over here actually, which I don't like. Nice. Getting him off is just fine. I don't need him to be injured or anything. And we're going to go here because I don't believe they can counter surf us if we do that. That helps shore this up. We've got some... Yeah, overall I'm happy with that. I'm just going to keep the pressure on. If they try and make a breakaway, we've always got this guy. Pushes are great for us right now. The less they can knock this front line down. Of course that is the danger, is that they just push through here, but they do have a couple of strength 2 guys. They may just try and get their catches down here in a way, but it's going to get harder and harder, and yeah, it's interesting. I mean, even if they push and make a sort of desperate score here, that still gives us time to potentially score. I don't think they can dilly-dally once they get past us. If indeed they get past us. Okay, what's the plan here? They're going to try and... Oof. The one dice is a... Well, they had one not work last time. I wonder if they're going to try and surf the witch here. Are they going to try a 1 die? No, that's 2 dice. Okay, that's crazy. Wow. Okay, they're going for... That was the craziest risky thing ever. But they're going to try and counter surf the... Well, they're going to counter surf the witch here. Which is fair enough. I mean, that's why I could have used this witch. But honestly, I'll take a witch for a war dancer. And they've put more people on over here. Okay, looks like they're going to try and come through. That's... Okay, they're caging here. We're kind of okay with this. This guy's trapped. This guy obviously can move over. And this guy can move over. I don't know what their plan is. They can't get a lot going over here, so I don't see any reason why we can't just blitz the War Dancer and get in on the ball. Okay, that's a real bonus. Oh, that was their guy that we tried to injure last time. They don't have a lot of potential for a switch up here, so we don't have to respect that too much. I think I can even potentially... Can I? It's going to be tough. It would be 2 GFIs for that guy. I don't really want to send the witch around. I'd rather have her back this way. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that's beautiful. We're going to push him out so we can get 2 guys in. And we're going to pop this guy. Yeah, I'm going to pop this guy here. The witch comes in on the ball. Don't want to forget about this guy entirely. So I think we at least... Yeah, they can still switch. They are still Wood Elves. I think actually I just do this. Let's see. This, and I'm gonna leave this guy as kind of a countermeasure for a big switch. Okay, we have rerolls. This is a 1 dice. That's okay. They may be able to use that to their advantage, but it does get us on the ball as well. Okay, him going there. Yeah, I think we get another guy on the ball here. Do we? No. Nice. We're just trying to put as much pressure as we can. They're Wood Elves, so they can probably escape. They may just try and get this guy down the edge. But we've made it awkward, I'd like to think. Okay, that's great. So we go here. And maybe he blocks me with one of these guys. Okay, so he got me down, but that was the ball carrier, so... let's see... I think we have to stay... We don't have to stay on him, really. Yeah, no, let's go here. Let's make it awkward for these guys to push down if that's indeed what they wanted to do. Stunned, we're still at least a blocker on this corner of the pitch here, and the ball carrier isn't moving. It's probably... No, that's too risky. Okay, blitz here. I don't know exactly what the plan is here because I guess knocking me out works. There's obviously a danger right here, and are they going to do a 2 dice against and just hope for the best? They can't get better than a 2 dice against. War Dancer will be back next turn. Yeah, he's... Oh, that's tough though. This guy was gonna have to move out of the way if he wants to get this guy out, really. Well, I guess he's got 6-7, but I do have tackle here as well. Okay, it was alright. But now that does free me up for a 1 dice on the ball. Or a... Hang on, you gotta move a bit more, surely. Because this is an assist. Okay, he's just trying to like reconsolidate here. wait for his witch elf to get, his war dancer to get back. I'll have 2 guys out. But this is highly dangerous. Okay. So how do I approach this? How do I cancel all the assists? I don't know if I can. And that's the advantage. Well, I can, but things end up in a weird place. And I don't think I can keep my assist. Let's see. You got up. Let's think about this. If you're an assist, I need somebody here to cancel this. And I need somebody here to cancel this. And that's 2 places I can blitz from. So I think what I do is I do a weird witch elf blitz here. I move these guys in. I'm actually going to blitz from a blocking place. Yeah, we need to still be aware that there's very much a chance of a switch here. Oh, that's not really what we wanted. Because that really helps their chances of switching. Can I shore this up a little more? Think like that. Okay. So we've got all of their assists covered, so now we just... Ooh. Okay. Has to go there. Oh man, that's bad. I think I have to... Let's see. I'm trying to work out how he can serve me. He could potentially blitz with his... Yeah, I think I have to cover here. Oh! Where did my time go? Well, now he has a 1 dice blitz to blitz this guy into here. Which knocks that guy off. Oh, doesn't knock this guy off because I have sidestep at least. I think you can sidestep when you're... I guess we'll see. I don't know, my time seemed to run out faster than it should have done there, but maybe that's just my imagination. So the other alternative is that he just like pulls... Yeah, okay, he just switches sides. In which case, having the witch here is kind of nice in a way. Okay, he is going for this. It makes sense. Oh, I don't get to choose. They must have changed that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, not the witch. Okay, so that makes me sad. Let's go here. Makes him have to do an extra dodge potentially if I'm still on the field. Yeah. Yeah, that's awkward. Oh, well, he can knock this guy down. At some point he's going to roll something real bad soon though. That's my plan. If he doesn't knock him, he knocked him over. Okay. Here? Yeah, because you need some route out. Oh, he still has to go... He still has to do an awkward dodge to get out of there, though. Even if he knocks this guy over. So now it's, does he move here and do a throw? And maybe he does. Yeah, that's what he's considering. Oh, that's the intercept, though. Yeah, this guy. That doesn't look like it should be an intercept. Okay, bad throw. That is good. Okay, so... you just have to get up. Do you just have to get up? I believe so. So you're going to be attempting to pick up the ball. I don't have anybody else with dodge, unfortunately. So I think, and you have sidestep, so there's no point in blocking you. I think we attempt to blitz here. Okay, that's nice. Double nice. And we're gonna... can't get right on the ball. But I can get near the ball. Okay. I think honestly you probably just stand up. We have to try this at this point. She has dodge. And we have the reroll for the pickup, okay. So I can't get back as far as I would like. So I think we go here. Ooh, no, we're not throwing. We do this. Oof, that's not what we needed. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now do I pick you up? Yeah, I think we just pick this guy up. It's really not what I want to do, but and then I think we actually attempt to dodge this guy back. And then we make it so all he has is a 1 dice. Yeah, we're not in a safe position here. I think we do dodge this guy as well. We just want to make this as awkward as possible, and if we do get knocked over, we try and fall into our own guys. We don't really care about scoring. If it comes up, that's great. Okay, he's used his retriever already, which is not, or one of his retrievers. This is his best retriever, obviously. I know there's obviously the risk of a surf here, but you know, if he's blitzing that, okay, that's fine. I knew that was a risk, but honestly, if he's hitting this guy out, he's not blitzing the Witch Elf. It does help his numbers advantage because he's 3 down. I am 1, 2, 3 down also. We do have 1 reroll left. He has no rerolls left, so it's all about hanging on to the ball now and how much pressure he can put on. Obviously, in an ideal world, we start to move this direction, but I'm sure he's going to try and... yeah. Oh, that's actually fine. Okay, so seeing as we're theoretically a little safe here, we start with this. Pushing him off is fine. We're basically trying to find a way to make a cage. We're gonna have to dodge somebody out, unfortunately. Six. We're going for a bog standard cage here. We're gonna have to dodge our kicker out. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't get back if I blitz with this guy. We'll re-roll this if we have to, because we've got to try and protect that ball. Let's see, let's try this. Okay, he's probably going to stay connected. and we're just gonna stay. Yeah, that's kind of what we expected. He's probably gonna go here now. That's what I would do because he wants to put pressure on there. And we will. We're actually gonna follow here, see if we can make. You know, if he wants to block here, that's fine. Do I want to dodge out here? No, I think I want to make him throw blocks. So our main hope lies in the fact that that we have a little bit of a cage, although he's going to surround that. The other part of hope lies in the fact that we have it on a blodge, a sidestepper. Okay, so the witch, the war dancer has blocked, so that keeps him over here. That's mainly why we decided not to just stay where we were. I'd rather this guy stay away from me. If he wants to commit people over here, especially his best chance of getting at this, that's cool. Because he can obviously blitz into this, which I expect him to do. But that's not hitting the witch elf herself. It's times like this where you feel like you have much less players than your opponent. We're just kind of hoping for both downs now as well, and skulls. Because the lack of reroll makes almost every move with this team feel very risky for him. Who's he maybe gonna blitz in with this guy at the back? The downside for us is that unusually we can't outrun this team. He's probably going to dodge this guy because he doesn't really need him here. Although, that would give me two guys over here, which might mean I could reposition over here. That's what we needed. I mean, it helps at least. Okay. So, do we try and move up the field here? Oops, can't do that. Could get the witch over there. Block that guy. Block that guy. I don't really have a lot to go over there with her though. This might be where I push up the field. Oh, I hate to do it though, because I don't have really enough players to do it. I think you have to get up. I think what I do is I go here. Block this guy. Do I push on this? No. Okay, that's really nice. Might Apo it. No, okay. We go here. And we're going to try and block this guy down. We have not blitzed yet, I don't believe. Blitz here. Oh, that's a level up. Might echo that, it's near the end of the game. No, it's more more concerned with his war dancers, which I understand. And then we're going to do a similar thing where we go here so that if he does blitz into us, we kind of go into a pocket that we'd prefer. Do I mind if this guy is here or here? Not really, so I think I take this block. Probably goes here. Or, I don't know, depends what angle he wants to attack from. We're actually going to stay where we are because we've got a nice little barrier on this backside. Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. I assume he forgot where he was going there? No. How greedy. I think a little greedy. If this block works. I think it worked well enough, probably. Can I get 4 over here? I guess I can. Oh, but it would mean a throw. That's okay, we'll do this. We're not doing a throw of the Witch Elf because there's no need. We're just trying to level this guy up again if we can. Okay. And that's a pretty tough ask. And let's see, are you in scoring range? You are. So... Are you in tackling range though? I mean, that's not easy. But you kind of are, so I'm actually just not going to do anything. I wanted to blitz with this guy, but if I fall over, he actually has a dive in to try and hit this guy, and miraculous things can happen. It's much harder for one of these other guys. This means that he can still do that, but he's got to dodge through. No, you got to go right through, yeah. You got to activate the blitz first. Maybe stand somebody on this guy. Oh, you can't stand anybody on the witch though. So it's probably going to be a 2 dice against. But I don't see a great reason not to at least try it. Yes, I mean that's what war dancers are made for. Like, impossible situations. That's why they're the best players in the game. Okay, yeah. So I might have put him here to hit both. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Can I get... I think I can. Three, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to go for a 3 dice block here. Okay. Doesn't usually result in anything, but not worth the try. Alright. I feel like we played mostly pretty solid with that one exception in the first half. I felt like that was some pretty reasonable pressure we put on in the second half. Obviously the perfect defense helped us a lot. Had we not have had that, I think we used it well, because that can go badly for you, and they didn't respect the Witch Elves, which got them surfed a couple times. But had it not been for that, I if their dice rolls had gone well, I expect they would have scored within a couple turns. But even if they had done that, I'd have felt okay about my chances of just taking a steady route up the field with even teams. We did it in the first half. We'd have had a couple less turns to do it in the second half, but as you know, I mean, we spent a few turns just doodling around in the first half anyway, so and we still had our mighty blow guys, so over time that might have told. How did we do? So they pretty even. Did we do amazingly on? We did roll a few more sixes, yeah. It leaned more in that way. The three got a couple of threes. So yeah, we 100%. Well, these are mostly just single things. Dodges where you'd expect. I can never remember what that means. Yeah, there's some 100%s, but honestly, there are usually just a couple of options to do them. Block dice pretty even spread between the teams. Yeah, very even. Okay. Alright, I think they got more armor breaks than us. Classic. So I think there's a couple of level ups. Yeah, let's see. This is going to be dodge if is it? I do like. Oh. Okay, so the reason I'm not sure what to do is because I can boost his agility, but this is the guy with wrestle. I mean, that's the last guy you want with agility. Apart from maybe the kick guy. Do I give him agility and then try and give him leap to be a cage breaker? That's... You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Let's have a quick check. If I get agility on the blitzer, unlikely though it is, I would probably back off doing it on this guy, but... Okay, so this guy... I also have to make a decision, but I'm gonna put that agility on the wrestle guy. With the intention, if he survives, of giving him next leap, because then he leaps into a cage on a 2+ with wrestle, which is really good, and then after that probably strip ball or tackle. Dodge would be nice on this guy obviously, but most of the time just the threat of him is going to be enough, so I wouldn't expect him to often be doing a ton of dodging, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see how fast he either dies or yeah, or levels up. But this is a kind of a common combination on, say, if this guy was a gutter runner, you'd totally be all for this, because they have the dodge already, they've got the movement. Now, this guy's only movement 6, but if he's positioned somewhere in the middle of the field, kind of hovering behind the main line, obviously, he's still doing good. So it's going to be interesting. This may be a failed experiment, but it's fun. Do I go third sidestep? Obviously sidestep is serving us well now. But do I put in a backup tackle? I think I do, because you never know when your the mighty blow guy is probably going to be out with relative frequency because he's going to be a target. So having 2 tackles is nice. Maybe this guy gets sidestep and then diving tackle so that he can stick to a ball carrier and stop them from dodging away, where this guy maybe gets but I don't know, I guess this guy needs to get dodge still, so he'll probably get dodge next. I could get piling on if I want to go really aggressive. I've never had much luck with that skill, only used against me. So yeah, that has put us back on the right path after a couple of rough games, so I'm pretty happy. I will also, just before I go, that second witch I think proved pretty useful. I know she got counter-surfed immediately, but I think they're worrying about more trying to surf the guys on that left side of the pitch ended up costing them in the end, because they were distracted. They lost a war dancer from it. The other war dancer ended up staying on that side of the pitch the rest of the game and not really helping. So yeah, I feel like she did her part despite it being quite small. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.